Okay, we want to understand what we mean by the points x equals a and y equals b. Okay, so what I want to do is find the points. So find all points in the xy plane. X equals 11. The points for y equals -6. Okay, so we want to draw a set of xy coordinate axes. So we'll just draw horizontal line. I hope that's that word horizontal. And a vertical line, and there it is. Okay, and now we want to find all the points where x equals 11 and y equals 6. Of course, we have no idea where 11 is or where 6 is because we don't have a scale on the axis. Well, what we do is I'm going to use a power of 2 out here because it's easy to subdivide. I can always cut things in half if I start with a power of 2. Okay. 16 is 2 to the 4th power. That's a good one to use because it's bigger than 11. Okay, well, we've cut the interval between 0 and 16 and half. That gives us 8. And the interval between 0 and 8 and half, that gives us 4. The interval between 8 and 16 gives us 12. And then here we have 2, 6, 10, and 14. All those in kind of. Okay, and then I can draw little tick marks in between to indicate the odd numbers. So there we have it. Well, let's just go ahead and start with x equals 11. We haven't scaled the y-axis yet. We don't have to do that because all we want to know is where x equals 11. And well, x equals 11. Well, x equals 11 here. Okay. So that point would be on the line. And any point above or below that is going to have x coordinate 11. So I can draw a vertical dotted line here. Put arrows in both ends of it to indicate that it's infinite in both directions. That's usually implicit. But there we have the line. Well, x equals 11. For every point on this line. And it doesn't equal 11 anywhere else. I won't write that out at this point. I don't want to get too technical on you at the very beginning. Okay, well now, what about y equals -6? Well, we're going to have to scale the negative y-axis. So I'm going to just go down to -8. I don't see any reason to go any further than -8. Yeah, I could go to -256 here, but that would be a good idea. Okay, so you have -8 here. Interval from 0 to -8 subdivides about here. Probably not real accurate. This interval subdivides, and here's -6. That's actually all we need. And where's y equal to -6? Well, it's certainly equal to -6 at this point. It's a y coordinate of every point on this horizontal line. Y equals 6. I'll write it out for every point. On this line, I'll put a couple of arrows on it to indicate it's a line, not a line segment. Okay. Now, there's a bonus here. At this point, x equals 11 and y equals -6, both. So, as we should understand, the coordinates of this point maybe not this sentence ever been written in the English language, but. Okay, so we call this point 11-6. Now, I'm relatively sure everybody who's properly placed themselves in a pre-calculus course knows about ordinates and coordinate planes. So if you're a little rusty on it, well, there's an explanation. Well, that's important. Those vertical and horizontal lines are going to be very important for the stuff that we're going to do next.